Guys, I'm here with two mics here in NMIT Bangalore, and this is the audience.
We would like to know if a full-time career can be made out of freelancing.
Yeah. So I have a lot of friends who are freelancers, but a big problem that many of you will be facing when you start freelancing is that, let's just say you are a logo designer, right? So you work with a client, you make a logo for them, and that's the end. So the lifetime value is much lesser versus when you are offering like a service like YouTube channel management. Now this service means that as long as the channel is growing, as long as the client is getting return on investment from that channel, they'll continue to work with us. So the lifetime value in this case is the sky, right? That's the limit. So the bottom line is that working as a freelancer, it's all about retaining those clients if you want to work full time and creating long-term partnerships with them in which you have a skin in the game as well, right? जैसे बहुत सारे लोग वीडियो एडिट कर देंगे या फिर कुछ ईमेल मार्केटिंग कैंपेन क्रिएट कर देंगे, एडवर्टीजमेंट कर देंगे किसी ब्रांड के लिए या किसी क्लाइंट के लिए. But फिर you don't have a skin in the game. What that means is that, let's just say I say that, hey, I will help you launch this course of yours. I'll take 10% from the sales. That's it. If the course doesn't sell, I won't ask you any money upfront. And if it sells, I just take a 10% cut, right? Sounds fair to both the people. And now if you have that trust and that confidence in your skill, कि नहीं मैं कर लूँगा, I have idea about this market, about this space and how to sell to the audience, then you should not be afraid, right? So I think that is really important. Like when you say that to a client, you would see a lot more people converting. So I think having that skill in the game also matters a lot.
Doing freelancing, you even need to learn different skills to keep going, right? So one is learning, one is doing freelancing itself, and one is college. So how did you manage? Because we find it difficult to manage only college at times.
Just आजकल if you open up Google Calendar, you would see that there's a task wala part as well on the right. So open that up and look at your day and try to write down what are the most important tasks that you need to finish today, right? Is there a deadline by the client that you need to fulfill? Is there an assignment that is due for today? Is there some classes that you have to attend for the attendance and other things? So you do that and then you create that schedule for yourself for the day, right? So now you know that you've optimized your day in such a way that you are doing the most urgent things first of all and then focusing on the other things. Learning is really important, right? So maybe in the weekends or every day you can allot like 30 minutes to an hour to a course or to a video that would teach you something more about, like for example, you are learning video editing, you can go into Blender and learn about 3D animations. You can learn about all of these things. So I think that's really important. You need to have that chunk of time on the day in which you're just exploring things, right? You're just understanding the industry mein kya ho raha hai. I think that is really important. So that is how you would be able to manage college. It's not easy. I honestly haven't experienced like rigid college classes structure. So I'm not the right person to comment on like how to properly manage everything.
Most of the parents will like focus on studies, nothing else. So how did you convince your parents when you started this?
No, my parents knew कि इसको तो नहीं करना electrical engineering. No. So basically, they made this thing very clear. They were like, when you are in house, when you are taking online lectures, attend the lectures by 5 o'clock and then do whatever you want to do. On YouTube about motivation, like 18 घंटे पढ़ो and ये सब करो, ये video देखने के बाद पढ़ते रहोगे पूरे time. ऐसे कुछ करके, like there are so many videos, right? But those are like exterior motivation factors. And those will fade away. And what will stay with you is that purpose and that promise you made to yourself, right? When you go to sleep, you revise कि अच्छा मैंने आज के दिन did I keep up to my promise? And the more you keep at it, the more good you will feel with yourself कि अच्छा I stuck to my promise and I got my work done and I'm proud of myself. So the more you try to do this, the more better you'll feel about yourself. So I think that's what you need to do if you want to become consistent.
Do you think will you ever reach a stage where you feel burnt out?
Burnout is real for all creators out there. The only way to reduce that is having a team that you can see and work with together. So you know that you're not just making something for yourself, you are building something bigger for the team, for the people that you love working with. So that's really important. Previously, when I used to do everything myself, I used to blame everything on me. ये वीडियो चल गई, I was very happy. वीडियो नहीं चली, I was very sad for the day. And then I realized that this is not a right way to work as a creator. Once I had a video editor, I had a manager, I had thumbnail designer, I had a script writer, I had a subtitle writer. So now I don't need to blame myself for everything, right? I don't need to say कि यार सब मेरी वजह से ही हुआ. So we can collectively work as a team, analyze where we went wrong and work towards a better goal. I think that helps out a lot. Going out on trips and vacations is really important. Most of you know that major companies like Cred and other ones spend a lot on advertising, right? And no one likes ads. Let's just be honest, no one likes ads. What you like is genuine made content that touches you and your thought process. So if you can create that, then that would make people watch it even more. And they would not feel like ये तो brand का content देख रहे हैं. Whatever things that I am learning, whatever the things that I am learning from meeting unicorn founders, people that have been in a particular industry for years, and the lessons that they are sharing, I just want to share that with everyone else. That's what I do on my YouTube. I'm honored to be in front of all of you. Thank you so much for showing up. I'll do a quick Instagram story wherein you need to shout at the top of your voice. Guys, I'm here with 2 mics here in NMIT Bangalore, and this is the audience. How was the event?